For years, Oumuamua was just a name, a fleeting shadow in the annals of astronomy, a ghostly visitor, a riddle that slipped silently through our solar system and disappeared into the cosmic void. When it was first observed in 2017, it was unlike anything scientists had ever encountered. It appeared suddenly, moving far too fast, tumbling in ways that defied expectations, and accelerating as it left, breaking the laws of celestial mechanics as we understood them. Unlike comets, it left no gas trail. Unlike asteroids, it emitted no detectable dust. Its motion was inexplicable, its trajectory a hyperbolic curve that signaled an origin beyond our solar system, and a destination that would take it forever away from us. The theories were many and wildly divergent. Some suggested it was a comet stripped of volatiles, others an asteroid ejected from a distant system. A handful dared to propose it was something far more extraordinary, an interstellar probe, a messenger, a sentient object sent deliberately through the galaxy. Yet after the initial excitement faded, Oumuamua disappeared from observation, leaving only confusion, debate, and unanswered questions. For years, it remained just a name, a ghost, a mystery on the edge of human knowledge. Then, years later, everything changed. A faint, deliberate signal was detected originating precisely from the region Oumuamua would occupy if it had continued along its projected trajectory. This was not a random cosmic occurrence, nor interference from satellites or terrestrial technology. It was a pulse, a pattern, a transmission, precise and deliberate. The implication was chilling. Oumuamua had not just passed through. It was observing. And now, it might be returning, but it was not alone. When astronomers first observed Oumuamua at the Pan-STARRS Observatory in Hawaii, it was immediately clear that this object was extraordinary. Its hyperbolic trajectory confirmed its interstellar origin, and its shape was unlike anything previously catalogued. Long, thin, and metallic in appearance, or perhaps flat like a solar sail. Its tumbling motion was chaotic, its light signature inconsistent, and it emitted no visible gases or dust, unlike conventional comets. Even stranger, as it exited our solar system, it subtly accelerated, without any discernible mechanism. There was no gravitational slingshot, no outgassing, nothing in physics to account for its motion. Some suggested radiation pressure from sunlight, others argued for artificial propulsion. But before any consensus could emerge, it vanished into the depths of space, leaving only mystery behind. For years, radio observatories maintained a vigil, mostly out of habit, listening for any anomaly that might indicate an unusual event. Silence was the norm, until the day a structured burst of radio waves pierced the static of space. Faint, rhythmic, deliberate, and unlike any cosmic noise. Initial skepticism prevailed. Perhaps interference, a satellite glitch, or human technology misinterpreted. Yet triangulation revealed something startling. The signal came from the exact projected location of Oumuamua. It was artificial, intentional, and repetitive, a structured message arriving from the void, not asking to be found, but making its presence known. The idea that Oumuamua had turned its attention toward Earth was no longer science fiction, it was terrifyingly plausible. The signal was analyzed at the deepest levels, encrypted and dissected by experts at NASA, ESA, and observatories around the world. What emerged shattered known boundaries. Embedded within the signal were patterns of prime numbers, mathematical constants, and waveform spikes reminiscent of neurological activity. Yet the most disturbing discovery lay in mimicry. Within the transmission, distorted and slowed, was a recognizable audio sequence. A twisted reflection of the Voyager Golden Record greeting. Hello from the children of planet Earth. Not only had someone or something received our message, they responded. Perhaps mimicked it. The signal carried intelligence and memory, something far from human yet uncannily familiar. Global telescopes turned toward the dark stretch of space where the signal originated. Infrared scans, radio sweeps, and deep field imaging revealed a faint thermal signature invisible to optical detection. It was smaller, colder than Oumuamua, following a mirrored trajectory, a shadow companion, a silent observer. Its presence suggested coordination. Oumuamua was no longer an isolated anomaly. it was part of a larger phenomenon, moving deliberately, silently, and perhaps intelligently. As scientists struggled to interpret the first signal, a second transmission arrived. Unlike the first, it was modulated, containing layers of varying frequencies, amplitudes, and timings, a sophisticated, multi-layered stream of data. At first, researchers suspected interference, but overlaying the two signals revealed a larger structure previously unseen. What emerged was no mere echo of humanity's golden record. It was a map, not of stars, but of time, a temporal mapping of cosmic and solar system events, aligned with Jupiter's magnetic bursts, Saturn's auroras, and even Earth's seismic activity. Whoever or whatever had sent it knew not just our location, but the precise moments we were listening. Historical datasets were scoured. Analysts uncovered faint anomalies predating Oumuamua's official 2017 detection. Shadows, motion tracks, subtle infrared signatures, previously dismissed as glitches or cosmic rays, now aligned perfectly under modern AI analysis. At least 3 additional Oumuamua-like objects had passed through our solar system undetected, tumbling silently, emitting no radiation, leaving no trace. Had they sent messages too? Were we simply too primitive to decode them at the time? As global attention refocused on Oumuamua, data access became increasingly restricted. Open-source telescope archives disappeared, thermal imaging servers went offline, and research forums fell eerily silent. Whistleblowers reported internal memos directing scientists to halt all anomaly analysis and report unusual signals to internal review boards. Private astronomers experienced unexplained tracking failures and denied telescope access when attempting to observe Oumuamua's coordinates. This was no longer merely scientific curiosity, it had become a matter of containment, control, and fear. If multiple objects had passed unnoticed, the question was not whether we had been visited, but how many times we had failed to notice. A final revelation emerged from a leaked dataset from a Chilean observatory. Projection models mapping the trajectories of Oumuamua and the shadow companion. Initially divergent, once the solar system's motion around the galactic center was factored in, the paths converged toward a dark region of the galaxy, dense with radio noise, devoid of starlight, and avoided by survey missions. Some argue this is a natural dead zone, others a cosmic hub, a junction far beyond human comprehension. According to the model, Oumuamua and its companion are moving deliberately toward this location, as if responding to a call or delivering a report. The implications are staggering. Oumuamua entered our solar system silently, bypassed our detection, and left behind signals, companions, and hidden anomalies. For decades, humanity believed it was listening for voices among the stars, but perhaps it was the stars, or someone within them, listening to us. The question is no longer, what is Oumuamua? But, what sent it? And more alarmingly, what happens now that we have responded? If Oumuamua was a scout, a reply may already be on its way. If others have passed unnoticed, how many more are observing us now? The universe may seem vast and silent, yet perhaps it is not as empty as we imagined. For decades, humans have looked up, wondering if they were alone. Now, it seems the answer may have been observing all along. Was this interstellar reconnaissance a long-awaited greeting, or an ancient algorithm testing civilizations for intelligence? Perhaps we will never fully know. But one truth stands. Oumuamua has forever altered our understanding of the cosmos, turning the familiar night sky into a gallery of watchers, travelers, and messengers, moving silently among the stars, waiting, observing, and perhaps even judging. Humanity has always believed it was the listener, but for the first time, it seems we may have been the observed.